Today's topic is refraction through glass slab. Glass slab. Refraction through glass slab. Okay, let us do. This is, let us take, this is a glass slab, the principal section of a glass slab. A incident ray incident on it. This is IO incident on it. This is the normal at the point of incident N. Okay, now this will as ray to glass, it will bend. Suppose it bend, this is refracted ray, and it will come. Up to now we discussed what is the behavior of the light when it travel from one medium to another medium, and related to it we discussed the refractive index. What are the different way we can find the refractive index? These all things. Now we'll read when a light will pass through one medium to another medium and back to the same medium again, how it will, what are the change it will occur, that things after passing through. That's why I said refraction through a glass slab means passing through the glass. So what happened? Refraction. Now at the second surface what will happen? This is the normal second surface. This is the second refracting, first refracting surface, second refracting surface. Here as rarer to denser bend towards the normal. Here denser to rarer, it will bend away from the normal. Okay, clear? If we'll see that actually path of the incident ray was like this. That means you will observe that the incident ray's direction and direction of the, this is emergent ray. The ray which comes out after passing through another optical denser medium, that is called as emergent ray, emerged out ray, that is emergent ray, and this angle is called as a emergent angle, that is denoted by E. You can write the definition of emergent angle, the angle between emergent ray and normal, and it is denoted by E. So you will observe that the emergent ray and the incident ray are in same direction. They are parallel to each other. That means what? The ray, which direction it was coming, it is after passing through the another medium, it is coming back in the same direction. Coming back in the same direction means there is no deviation in its path or in its direction. Are you getting my point? But there is a small change will occur. Path will not deviate its direction, but will shift sidewise. See, this is a shifted, here to here it shifted sidewise, and this is called as a lateral displacement. Lateral displacement. Getting my point? Okay. So write lateral displacement. Lateral displacement. Write down the definition. That the shifting of a light ray laterally. The shifting of a light ray laterally on passing through one optical medium other than the first medium is called as a lateral displacement. Once again, the shifting of a light ray laterally means sidewise, the shifting of a light ray laterally on passing through a optical transparent medium other than the first medium is called lateral displacement. Clear? Clear? Okay. Okay. Now, understood about the lateral displacement? Clear? Okay. Now, during this lateral displacement, this is angle of incident I, this is angle of emergent E. This is R1, this is R2. This is, don't need to say R1, R2. This both are RR I can take. Why? Because these two surfaces are parallel to each other. These two surfaces are parallel to each other. Yes or no? Class lab. These two surfaces are parallel to each other. And these are the perpendiculars drawn to the surfaces. That means these two are also parallel and this is the transversal. Alternate angles are equal. Agree? Now, at the same time, these two are also equal. Then angle I also will become angle E. We will prove that. So, take while going in the first, this is first refracting surface. This is second refracting surface. At the first refracting surface, what will become? Light is traveling from denser to rarer. Rarer to denser. So, incident angle is I, refracting angle is R. So, refracting index of first medium, this one, air, glass, air. Glass with respect to air is equal to what? Sin I by sin R. Agree? Okay. Now, this is one, you may say. Second case, at a second RS, refracting surface, light is traveling from a denser to glass to air. Okay. Here R will act like the incident angle and E will act like the refracted angle. Yes or no? No doubt that is emergent angle, but that will act like a refracted angle. Am I correct? So I can write a refractive index of air with respect to glass is equal to sin R by sin E. Can I write? Can I write or not? We know refractive index of glass with respect to air into refractive index of air with respect to glass is equal to 1. So, sin I, this value sin I by sin R, and this value is sin R by sin E is equal to 1. Sin R cancel. Now I am doing here sin I by sin E is equal to 1. This implies that sin I is equal to sin E. This implies that I is equal to E. So angle of incident is equal to angle of emergent when a light pass through a glass slab, or other words I can say when light pass through a optical denser medium whose refracting surfaces are parallel to each other. Please note down this all.